Okay, the thing is that I have my fucking ice pack like on my thigh, and excuse me. I should have taken a sip of water or cough drop, put in a cough drop before starting this video. But like the thing is, I keep telling you, every time I'm like comfortably seated, then I don't really want to get up, you know? It's just like especially since I was getting right to the point of, wanting to explain my point of view on this whole like fucking live nonsense of people getting killed or killing themselves. Right? Like first of all, we live in, a society or a time when free speech does not exist, which is why people have to like come up with words such as unaliving themselves. I hate that term, but I just want to make it clear this is exactly what I'm talking about, this subject. My opinion is that as a leader, whether it is Facebook or any other platform that allows live streaming. So you have leaders leaders who are running these platforms or organizations, and then you also have government. For example, the government in some places has outlawed or whatever, or made illegal, Airbnbs, for example. My point is that if you're seeing this trend of people who are desperate for fame, or, it's become an outlet, especially, I told you I'm a CT getting into all this fucking criminal nonsense. I've told you guys about Midnight Productions. Like, there's a whole, like, black market out there whose sole purpose is to, like, kidnap people, fucking torture them on camera, and sell this for profit, and supposedly the police and authorities are involved. Right? This is scary shit. I mean, first of all, I feel that social media and TV, it's just meant to instill fear in the masses. So that's my first opinion, because everything that you see on social media, on TV, it's always bad news, because that's what gets the views. It's entertainment, no matter which way you dress it up, whether it's news or whatever. It's purely entertainment. That's my opinion. And then, of course, I tell you my CT stance, right? Kill them all. So, but my point is, if I was in charge of any of these Facebook, Instagram, whatever platforms, or you even got like WhatsApp, you can like, I don't know, there's just too many to keep up. X, I don't know, because I don't fuck with that shit. I mean, I told you I was banned from Twitter. I was banned from a lot of things because of how outspoken I was about adrenochrome, etc. Okay? I know I go off on tangents a lot, but it's like, yo, if you watch enough CT type of content on YouTube, etc., how many stories, like, even just Diddy. This motherfucker is just like getting, how many charges against him? I mean, I don't follow everything like to the T, but like he pled guilty or whatever on 2 charges because clearly the established order hates women, you know? I feel like, and now that I'm consuming all this like true crime content, if you take notice, all the true crime or whatever tragic cases that you learn about, I feel like it's mostly just violence against women. And then it's like, after hearing about whatever murder, homicide, etc., it's like, what the fuck? This motherfucker only got 25 years for whatever, or only 40 years? Like, I don't know what your opinions or beliefs or stances are with regards to, like, let's just say, the death penalty. I mean, there's just so many different things connected to this topic, right? I mean, in my opinion, I don't know enough about prisons, but it's another economy in of itself, you know, because a phone call to an inmate costs how much? It's ridiculous. I don't know if you've ever visited an inmate, if you've ever known anybody who got incarcerated, who went to jail, or whatever, but like, you know, cigarettes is a form of currency, etc. Like, I know this much. I mean, but prisons and jails are all different all throughout the world, right? You got, like, high class, luxurious types of prisons in like Scandinavian countries. I don't know if it's like Norway or whatever, Sweden. Like, they have nice nice prisons. And anyway, my point is, like, going back to the leadership thing. If I was in a leadership position, which is why I think it's appropriate for me to have him with me in this one particular scene talking about this topic. As a leader, I feel it's your responsibility to address this situation, address this issue of people doing terrible things, such as suicide, murder, etc., on live streams. I honestly feel that, number one, children should not be allowed on social media whatsoever. It's definitely not a safe place. It's not regulated enough. There's not you have parental controls, you know, but my point is there are predators, you know, psychopaths. There could be psychopaths, sociopaths watching my content. I mean, I told you about my stalker issues, some of it. As a leader, it's your responsibility to ensure the public's safety. If you're seeing that there's a trend in people doing such terrible things, like, clearly, you know, what is that phrase that I like to say? Actions speak louder than words. So, okay, going back to Mark Zuckerberg, because he's in charge of Facebook, right? Oh, he's going to hire 3,000 people to address the issue of, you know, oh, if somebody is displaying, you know, questionable behavior that might suggest, you know, crazy shit happening, such as, you know, the M word or the S word. You can't even, like I said, there's no freedom of speech. So we're all on the same page here, right? Because I was talking about, you know, people, like, there was that, I don't remember her fucking name, the girl in Mexico. Basically, she was on Facebook Live, I think, and she was, I don't know if it was shot, like, on camera, and then, like, this other girl, so I think she was, like, working as a hair salon, something in the beauty industry. I don't know what the fuck, I have to go back and check it, but there's so many instances of terrible, tragic things happening on live streams. That's just one example. I mean, content creators are so, like, desperate for attention, because, you know, it's how you're gonna get monetized. It's how you're gonna stay fresh, and because, like, once you're at the top, you have to stay in the spotlight. You have to fight to stay on top, because otherwise people will lose interest. They're gonna get bored. They always want something new and fresh. They want to be entertained. And if they don't like you anymore, they're just gonna unsubscribe. And that obviously affects your bottom line if you're monetized. But my point is, because, you know, it's kind of like Hollywood. It's the top 1% make all the big bucks, right? But my point is, if you are a leader, it's your responsibility to the people. Like, oh, so here I go talking shit, right? This is why my channel's called Talking Shit. Because, Mark Zuckerberg has hired 3,000 people to address this issue. No. That's a leader, and that's how he's handling this issue of, you know, things going terribly wrong with what you created. You created this ability for people to do live content, to live stream. Whoever is in charge of any platform, and you have given the people the ability to post live, you are a leader. This is your platform. You need to take responsibility. Clearly, the fact that they still continue to allow people to live stream, despite the fact that there's been so many deaths. Yeah, I said the D word. People getting killed. People killing themselves. Whatever. Like, okay. Oh, should I just be afraid that my shit's gonna, like, get taken down? I'm gonna take the risk, because somebody needs to say this. This is serious. I know I joke around a lot, but, like, seriously. Why are they still allowing people to live stream? Why are you still allowing this function on your platform? This goes back to actions speak louder than words. Clearly, it's because they don't give a fuck. Clearly, because of the depopulation agenda. They want people to die. Duh! So, I mean, like I said, kill them all. What do I care? Here's the thing, you know, watching all this, like, true crime shit, and then also, like, you know, I'm considering, I told you guys that I want to, like, get the fuck out of here. But really, I keep saying I just need magic to happen. I need magic to happen because I don't want to be on this fucking planet anymore. This planet is going to shit. This planet is fucked. Why do you think Elon is trying to fucking go to Mars? Because this planet is fucked. This planet is overpopulated. This planet is polluted. The people are just fucked in the head. You got so many fucking homeless people, man. Like, I just simply want to live somewhere safe, warm, affordable, and doesn't have any homeless people. And that feels impossible. The cost of living and inflation affects everybody. I think there's like the whole Inner Earth, Garth